Of Activity 11-1, Introduction and Using Task Manager to Manage Applications and Processes. Task Manager can be accessed many different ways. Start, and you can say Task MGR. You can also do a Control-Delete, and Task Manager button is right there. So we're running Task Manager, and we want to go quickly through it. Applications, any of your foreground applications, and we'll start one or two. Processes, the background application, background processes. Of course, most of these you'll see, and you notice that you don't see Windows running because these are running in the background, hence background. Performance, this tells you what's currently happening. It's not historical. That'll come a little bit later. Networking, just that, a brief real-time view in the recent past of network traffic and users currently logged in via terminal services or remote sessions. So from our applications, we want to say start and run, and we want to run calc. So first thing you notice is that we have a application called calculator. We type calc, and that's because under accessories, if we look at the properties of this icon, we'll see that it is calc.exe, and it's a registered application. Windows knows this. We want to go ahead and look at the process view, and we'll see right there, because we're sorted alphabetically, every time you hit one of the column headers under the process view, you notice that it sorts based upon the content from ascending to descending, depending on when you hit it. That's descending, ascending. Hit the image name, and it does it by the name of the process running itself. So we want to show you real quickly. If we say application and we say switch to, you'll notice that Task Manager disappears. If we say in process, and this is part 8, here we were talking about right click, go to process, same thing as saying switch to. So it goes to process, but it's doing it in the process view. If we say notepad, and we say go to process, it brings us to the process in the process view. Very similar to say an application, switch to this, or application, switch to that. It just brings the focus, the caret, to that relevant item, depending upon which view we're using. Application for foreground apps versus process for background apps and processes. So we want to go ahead and say into process, and it'll give us a window Task Manager warning. Are you sure you want to terminate this? Yes. We want to also end calc, and doing so, you gotta be real careful under the process view. Application, as I said, brings the foreground apps. There's a lot going on in the background, so if you're in this view and you start closing things, you need to be very, very careful. This concludes our walkthrough of Activity 11-1.